Oh man, Wiz Khalifa, where you at, man? Uh,
Ah man,
Long day, huh?
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. You already know.
Same old, same old.
Same old BS, different day. SOS. Jeez.
Another day, another
But
dollar.
oh yeah. But besides all that, guys, this is what's to the game, man. Roots. It's your boy James right there. And of course, Sean is over here, man. Shout out, man, to those love y'all, man, for real. So, what's Khalifa, man? Listen, two ways. As a matter of fact, yeah, two ways, man, two ways. Um, quick question, man. What have you learned so far in your adulthood? Since you like what, like 23, right? Or
Yeah,
was you 24
23.
years old? 23 year,
23.
Jordan year. Okay, I see that though, Jordan year. I see that.
Yes, sir. Well, if I learned in my adulthood, I mean,
Yeah, I mean like so far.
learning never stops. But I learned a lot of things over the years that that aren't, I wouldn't say relatively new, but I probably learned how to. I learned how to I've learned how to put myself first and then make the best out of situations. So 9 times out of 10, when there are people that don't prioritize you and they're just looking at the capitalize off of you, I've learned how to just stop catering to them, and I've learned how to say no. Because I used to be like a very self-sacrificial person where I used to, yeah, like say yeah a little bit to make people comfortable. But I think like over time I grew out of that and started saying no a little bit and started becoming a little bit more not self-absorbed but a little bit more self-full, a little
Right,
bit more
right, right,
self-centered. Like like you have to take care of yourself. You got to fill your own cup before you can fill someone else's cup. 'Cause the more that you leave things out for other people, they look at that as like they look at that as like metaphysical beneficial things that they can come and try to repossess off of you. So like people can see resources that they could leech off of you. So I've just learned how to just stop giving people things that feast off of. And you?
Oh man. What have I learned so far? Well,
Yeah, you.
first off, I am man. Look, I am 24 years old though. First of all, so Kobe year, that's for sure. RP little Kobe. But I'll be 25 this year. Um, I just learned like all the fakes and what's not fake. You know what I mean? And to just grind more. You know what I mean? Try to be uh the better version of yourself. Day by day. Like you know what I
I
mean?
like that you
Because
said that. There's a
yeah,
quote. They
because
said that a fool who doesn't respect his past is more than likely to repeat it.
right. Because for me, man, because like I've had like certain people like that was trying to go through me, that was trying to like break me. You know what I mean? But like when I kept going and when I just picked myself up and just kept on like working and and just moving forward, like that's when that for me, like I started like to feel more better, you know. Um just now starting like to learn like the value of your own money, your own self, you know what I mean?
Value of
And,
friendships, how far like actual
oh
good
yeah,
friends could take you far in life.
yeah, right. And see like my whole and see like the whole thing about this is that like certain certain people like who's like 21, who's like 22, like going all the way down until they're 30. Like they never realize it until they turn like 35 years old. You know what I mean? But when you like 23 like you or 24 like me, and you keep yourself a small circle surrounded you by smart people that technically got the same mindset as you, that's when that like more blessings would just like come by, you know what I mean, and more good things will just go down for you, and that's what I've definitely recognized that for like a while now, since I'm like 24 years old now, you know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying because it's like a lot of people that don't really have a lot of the opportunities in their life and they don't really get to see like the revolving doors. You know how they say like when you have a reality check, it feels like your life is flashing in front of your eyes over and over again.
Yeah. Yep.
Some people, some people, I don't. There's not that opportunity for them yet because it's like they're having too much. They're having too much difficulties getting rid of bad habits that are slowing them down in life because obviously they're unwilling to start a new chapter in their life. Then they're afraid to do
Yeah.
like they're afraid to do things that are seen to the social norm as being weird or being labeled as an outcast and whatnot. But you got to get rid of your reputation with other people in the world so you can actually start to feel like you fit in somewhere. That's another thing
Right.
that you want to. That's another thing that you want to configure and try to work on too as well. Is how well that you see yourself and try to build up your self esteem because that's the only how you're going to feel comfortable. Before you can feel comfortable with another person or being able to do anything with another person, you got to feel comfortable with yourself first. That's what allows everything to come, with ease afterwards. A lot of people they're trying too hard to fit in and they're trying too hard to, appeal to other people like there's some sort of, suitable candidate or, a reputable person. But it's like I said, your
Yeah.
reputation
Right.
has to be earned the right way. It has to be earned in a way that's self-sustaining. Like anything else that's hingeful is going to fall apart. It's like building a house on a stack of cards.
Yeah. See, for me though, like what I've learned is that you always, and no matter what, like you always got to be yourself. You know what I mean? And you always got to tell the truth. But then again, you are going to meet certain people who just who is so cold hearted, like who wants to lie to your face. You know what I mean? And just
Hold
basically,
secrets,
yeah,
grudges.
secrets and judgmental too. You know what I mean? And and
Yeah,
and 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 plus this too, man. For me, like I just keep on, going and just moving silence too. Like you know what I mean? Because when you move silence, that will get you loud results. Like in the end, man. And that's all coming from me, man. Starting with 2021, but not just that, but just moving forward too. Is this thing called IFG, improving, fighting, and grinding, you know,
you
because
could make that into a logo.
yo,
Could make it
for
into a
real,
clothing brand.
yeah, because whenever I wake up to go to work in the morning, you know what I mean, like that'd be like the first thing, like that I just you know just keep on seeing, just keep on just
That's a good motivator for
telling
yourself
myself,
right there. I mean, you need
yeah,
something to become ambitious about. I mean, a lot of people
move
just
silent. Yeah, because you want to know something, yo? Because certain people, no, not even certain people. It's just a lot of people. they would go to social media and they would post up dumb things on their story, like how when they go to work, oh well, this person was trying to talk to me or this that. It's like, dude, it's like nobody don't I mean just does not care, you know?
Trying to receive a validation about something that
Yeah,
makes them look like the victim all the time. It doesn't
right.
really.
I
That
mean,
says
look,
more. It's funny when people do that and it's looked at like a cry for help. It says more about you than it does the person that you're supposedly complaining about. You know what I mean? Like if they don't take the time out of their day to go and tweet and badmouth someone else behind their back, it's
right,
self-explanatory. You know?
right. And and another thing too, man, is that like, so far in my adulthood, is that just take it day by day, man, to improve yourself and to be the better version of yourself, which I said, before, but a lot of people, they just don't have that type of mindset as you or as me too. You know what
And
I
they're hanging around the wrong crowd. I mean, while
mean?
we're
Yeah,
seeking to do better by each other and seeking to do better, for each other and to lead by example and whatnot. These guys are looking to be led by example. They're looking for other people to lead their lives too. So they don't really have positive role models, and they're looking to to please people before they end up pleasing themselves too. Like I always say that the average person out of society nowadays, they externalize themselves and they externalize themselves. So what they're looking for in life, they're looking for a shepherd to lead the whole. They're not looking to take control of their life because they're too lazy. It just goes to
yeah,
say a lot
right.
more. They're irresponsible and they're going to stay immature until bad things keep happening repeatedly. Like eventually you're going to keep seeing the same scenarios in your life over and over till you learn how to to defeat them.
Yeah,
It's kind of like the main villain of any fable. You're gonna keep seeing it until you learn how to get rid of it.
yeah, right. And see, and for me though, man, all about in your adulthood is that like the majority kicks in. I mean, like as soon as you turn 21, and that's just to me. You know what I mean? Like if you're not there with it, then at some point, when are you going to start taking those steps? You know what I mean? So I mean, like you got to think about those things, man. You got to think about, like you trying to improve yourself, you trying to move out your parents' house. You know what I mean? And
I mean,
you trying
even
to
if it's
grow.
small steps, I mean, I admire the person that's taking small steps. Like I don't care how many materialistic things they feel like they need to acquire by a certain age or whatnot. As long as they have like a goal and a vendetta against the world that they feel like they need to go and reclaim. Because it's not it's not in our best interest that we should be looking forward to the rest of our lives is like working underneath someone too. So we should be looking forward to advancing in life. Just figuring out some sort of ways that we can like invest in something that will have our best interest in mind. That's what people need to become more interested in learning, like learn some stocks or something. Learn stocks,
Yeah, right. Yep.
learn different ways to draw income in this year. The older you get, I mean, you're going to realize that the time you spend doing nothing is going to, it's going to be in vain because
It's a waste of
you're the
time.
one, yeah, you're going to be suffering
Yeah.
from it the most the older you get. So it's going to feel like an anchor is holding you down. Like you don't want
And
to wait till
and
it's too late to do the things that you want to do to have fun.
and plus this, man, for me, it's like like the reason why certain situations happen to me is because I put myself there. You know what I mean? Like to be like in a jacked up ass situation. You know, But for me, moving forward, like what I'm trying to do, and what I've been doing is, just continue to strive for greatness. You know what I mean? Because what me and you are doing right now, yo, and for Josh, Cal, and for just like all the people, man. Like the best is yet to come, man. For real.
I hear you, man. We just gotta just stay consistent, just be patient, and just constantly just work at it. That's
Stay
really the best
focused,
thing you can do. Yeah.
head straight.
It's like they said, when they say that you are who you hang around with, there's no way you can fail. I mean, most people are literally just a byproduct of what they see every single day. If they don't wish to escape from it, they have to start slowly, but surely take small
Right,
steps to doing something different every day to eventually change your life. I mean, it's a lot
right,
of harmful things we do on a day-to-day basis, and people don't realize this, holding them back in life. Whether it's your friends, whether it's the music, whether it's the foods, whether it's your sleeping schedule, your mannerisms, your attitudes, it could be a lot of different things.
yeah, man. All right, guys, and with that being said, we got another video coming up real soon. So we will be doing that in about 5-10 minutes. All right, but look, this year and going forward, IFG improving, fighting, and grinding, improving, fighting, and grinding. That's what you got to do.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
All right, stay tuned.